Alright guys, if you can hear me, type yes in the comment section. Whatever pair you want analysis for, put that in the comment section. We're going to be doing analysis and signals on some pairs that I have here. If you have anyone you want me to do signal/analysis on also, you can put that in the comment section. If you want to ask any other questions also, you can put that in the comment section. Type yes in the comment section if you can hear me. We're gonna wait till we have at least 50 people on this live stream, and then we're gonna start the analysis. Okay, can you guys hear me? Type yes in the comment section if you can hear me. We're gonna wait till we have at least 50 people on this live stream, then we'll start doing the analysis. Okay, you guys can hear me. Whatever pair you want analysis on, put that in the comment section and we'll do an analysis on that pair. Okay, we're waiting till we have at least 50 people on the live stream till we start. So far, we're going to do analysis on Euro USD, USD CHF, USD JPY, gold, and Bitcoin. If there's any other pair you want me to do analysis on, put that in the comment section. Okay, someone says best area for sell. We haven't started the analysis. Let's wait till we have at least 50 people on this live stream, then we'll start the analysis. Okay, we're waiting for others to join in. While we're waiting for others to join in, you can type in whatever pair you want analysis on. So far on my list, we have Euro USD, USD CHF, USD JPY, gold, and Bitcoin. Okay, so don't say, oh, I didn't analyze your pair. Put it in the comment section so I can do analysis or signal on it while we're on this live stream. Okay, more people are still joining in. We have to wait till we get to 50 people on the live stream before we start. Okay, someone says they want analysis on GBP USD, adding that to my list, AUD USD, and GBP CAD. I usually don't like doing analysis or taking trades on GBP pairs, but we'll do it. Let's see what happens. Got some good profits from your last week's analysis. You're welcome. You know, and I'm doing this for free, and all I asked is for people to say they want the analysis, right? Just vote. And some people still can't vote, you know. Someone says news forecast tonight for gold. We'll see how it plays out. I'll do my analysis on gold and we'll see how it plays out. Okay, I'll also show you nice areas where you can buy or sell. What else? Someone says crude oil. I'm not doing crude oil. I don't trade crude oil. And I really don't want to do the analysis for that. What else do you guys want? So far on our list, we have Euro USD, USD CHF, USD JPY, GBP USD, AUD USD, GBP CAD, gold, and Bitcoin. What other pairs do you want? Someone says, will gold go up or down? Once we do the analysis of gold, then you'll find out. First, we have to do the analysis of this currency pairs first. Someone says USD JPY. USD JPY is already on the list. We will do it. I don't know what you're talking about, Wayne Boda. And I usually don't like people suggesting things in the comment section, especially if you are not taking that trade. That's what they do in TradingView chat section. Everybody just pumping out analysis and almost none of them taking the trade. And people who are taking the trade don't even know if it's correct or not. They are just copying whatever they say. So nobody should put analysis in the comment section, especially if you are not taking that trade. All right, so we have over 50 people on the live stream, so let's begin. Let's take like 30 more seconds. Type in whatever pair you want analysis on now before we start. So far on the list, we have Euro USD, USD CHF, USD JPY, GBP USD, AUD USD, GBP CAD, gold, and Bitcoin. If the pair you want analysis on is not on the list, what about GG? What is GG? Somebody said, what about GG? What is GG? Can you tell me what GG is? All right, guys, let's begin. GBP JPY. Okay, you mean GBP JPY. All right, let me just add GBP JPY to the list. GBP JPY. What is GBP? Funny guy. It's a joke. All right, guys, let's get serious. All right, see, with Euro USD, I was expecting it to go to 0.625. I told you guys to buy around here and keep your stops at the low. It broke this point and decided to go bearish. Okay, from this point right here, I already told you guys if it breaks this point in the last live stream, expect it to go bearish. So anyone from this point, if you kept on buying, that's on you. Okay, that's on you. From this point, I already said in the last live stream that it's going bearish and it went down to 1.0525 exactly on this dot. Now, what is going to happen next? We have to look at 1.0625 area here, right? And also look at, where is this? 1.045, okay? 1.045. Okay, so I would be looking for sales around this area. Okay, sales around this area. $1.06 or 1.0575. Okay, and from there I will target 1.045. Okay, however, if it breaks this area of 1.0625, expect it to continue to go long. Plain and simple as that. The reason why I can do this, someone says CHF JPY. All right, I'll add CHF JPY to the list. The reason why I'm able to do this analysis so quick is because of my software. My software has already done the analysis. It already tells me where I should sell to, where I should take my sells, where I should exit, things like that. So it comes with the course. If you want to buy the course, the software comes with the course. And we do live trades, not just analysis. We're taking live trades like you see in my live streams and my videos that I upload. And I also hedge. So let's move on quickly away from Euro USD unless you have any extra questions. And let's go on to USD CHF. Euro USD, there's no opportunity right now. As you can see, it's consolidating. It had a spike down probably because of news. And we haven't seen any market movement so far. Okay, so we just have to wait to see how it plays out. But if it plays out this way, you know what to do. USD CHF, USD CHF. USD CHF, my bias on USD CHF for now is long, okay? But the issue right now is how are we going to play this out? USD CHF, I don't really see any good opportunities on it, right? I don't really see any good opportunities. If it continues to go long, we can expect it to go to 0.95, okay? At least 0.95 for today. So far so good. I don't see any buy opportunities on USD CHF. Unless let's see, 0.9. It's gonna be tricky. Okay, the low of today. It's possible for you to take a buy at the break of 0.944 and set your target at the low of today. It's not really a good trade because it's less than 2-to-1 ratio, you know. So it's not really a good trade. But you can take the risk if you want to take it. Right? That's what I see on USD CHF. My bias is long. If it breaks this low of today, expect it to drop all the way down to, actually, no, just forget about it. We have to see how it plays out in this area. Okay, USD CHF needs a more long-term view on it and more long-term analysis on it. If you had the software, you would know from how it plays out, you know what to do next. But as we are in the market right now, that's my view on it. It's going short or it's going bearish. It has not shown its movements there yet. It needs more movement for us to be able to tell how that's going to play out. Someone in the comment section says Euro JPY. All right, I'll add that to the list. Now that we're done with USD CHF, let's start moving on to the JPY pairs. Let's start with USD JPY. Where's USD JPY? USD JPY, baby. USD JPY. All right. We're taking a play on USD JPY before. It didn't hit our targets before the markets then changed because of news that happened yesterday. Now, what do we expect is going to happen next? Okay. I expect a continuation of the bullish movement on USD JPY. In terms of looking for an entry, there is nothing safe so far on USD JPY. I can see it going as high as 138.5, at least for today, if it continues on this momentum, right? But is there going to be a buy opportunity? Not so good. No, I don't see any good swing trade opportunities on USD JPY as of now, unfortunately. Okay, so we still have to see how it plays out, and this is because of how news played out. Okay, however, if USD JPY continues to go short, we can see it reaching around 136.5 as of today. Even if it drops all the way down there, my bias would still be long. Okay, so my bias is long on USD JPY, but I do not see any entries so far on USD JPY as of this moment. Okay, this is why some of you guys need to have the software, so that you know because I'm not online all the time. I'm not online 24/7 tracking the market for you guys, giving you what is going to happen step by step. There will be an opportunity on these pairs that don't have any signal on it right now, but as we are right now, there are no opportunities. Okay, now let's move on to Euro JPY, baby. Where's Euro JPY? Euro JPY. Where is it, guys? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, we found it. All right, let's focus on Euro JPY. What's in it for the market on Euro JPY? You see, this is how you guys are meant to trade the market. Look through each pair, figure out what is going on, look for the best position for you, look for the best thing that is not just jumping in the market, drawing some imaginary support and resistance line and expecting the market to react to you. Nope, that won't work. You'll never grow an account that way, especially if you're using stop loss. All you do is maybe you have $100, you make it to 105, then you make it to 110, then you lose one trade, then it's back to $90, then you turn it back to 110 again, then you lose one trade, and it's down to $80, you lose another trade, it's down to $70. You can't grow an account with, a stop loss. You're fighting the market and you're fighting yourself. Okay, but when you hedge out the trade, you make profits, you grow your 100 to 110, you lose a trade, you take it out in loss, you hedge it out, you still have your 110, you lose another trade because you hedge it out, you still have your 110, you win another trade, now it's 130. That is how to compound by using hedging. Okay, if the people who are trading billions are not using stop losses, why are you doing that? But anyway, I digress. You don't see anyone using a stop loss that is working for a hedge fund saying, oh, I used the stop loss and I lost 100k, 200k. They would never do that. All right, before I digress, because I already started digressing, let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY is kind of shaky because it's in some kind of consolidated area right here, as we can see. This area right here. But it's been tightening up. Okay, it's been tightening up, so we have some kind of consolidation in this area. Normally I would expect it, if it broke this area, we should continue to go long. My bias on Euro JPY so far is still long. Okay, we just have to look for an opportunity. Let's look for an opportunity. I expect it to continue to go long. There's no opportunity on Euro JPY. We have to wait till it leaves this zone, okay, between 145.5 and 144. Okay, guys, we need it to leave this zone for us to see if there's any opportunity around here, this 140 pip zone or 150 pip zone. Okay, till then I don't see anything happening. I think the market is just using it to accumulate orders, and then they'll screw over. Like, for example, if 10 million people are selling Euro JPY and 6 million people are buying, they'll go long, right? They are just using it to accumulate trades. So we just have to wait till it breaks out from this zone. So let's move on from Euro JPY. I don't know, the person who typed Euro JPY, I don't know if you're in a trade on Euro JPY. If you're in a trade on Euro JPY, let me know if you're buying or selling, and then I can advise you on what to do. But with that being said, let's move on to GBP JPY. GBP JPY. GBP JPY is in some kind of consolidated area also, but it had the opportunity to somewhat leave this zone. Okay, it was consolidating at the lows of this zone. The last time I did the analysis on GBP JPY, I told you guys it was going to push up and then drop all the way down to 162, which is exactly what it did. I told you guys to buy around this, to sell around this area. If you listen to my advice, then you should have been in some profits, at least let's say over 150 pips profit with barely any drawdown. Okay, so I don't know if any of you, oh, you are buying, okay, let me just finish with GBP JPY. I don't know if any of you took my advice on GBP JPY the last time, but if you did, you should have been at least in 150 pips profit. But with that being said, let's look at what is happening with GBP JPY. I expect it to drop all the way down to at least 161.25 right here. All these things are shown on my software, by the way. In 1 second, it does all the analysis. 161.25, so we can expect a drop all the way down to 161.25. okay, but where should be our exit area? Okay, our exit area, let me see, 164. okay, our exit area should still be around here, guys. Okay, should still be around here. So the best thing that you can hope for on GBP JPY is to sell. You can sell from here all the way down, right, around 162.5, or you can also sell from 163. Kind of late right now, but you know, but the issue is you are going to have a very, you know, it's going to be a risky trade, because if you look at it like this, let's say you take a sell even from here, your exit area is, if you're hedging, you know, you don't really have all these problems. But if you're using a stop loss, it's not even a 2-to-1 ratio trade. It's not really a 2-to-1 ratio trade. So, you know, the direction is bearish, but we don't have a good entry position. Now, the person who commented on Euro JPY, you said you are taking a buy. You bought around 144.6. Let's go back to Euro JPY. You bought around 144.6. Not bad. Not bad. But what you should be watching for are these lows, right? If it goes below 144, then, you know, you can exit your trade there. It's definitely not going long, but I doubt it will. My bias is long, right? But that's just my personal bias, right? That's just me. If I'm looking at the market and I'm actually putting my money on the market, I would want it to escape this 145.5 zone before I start taking any high risk trades on Euro JPY. Maybe a small gamble, risking a little amount. Yeah, you can take your buys, but you know, don't expect it to play out as a buy just because you took it as a buy. You know, the market doesn't really care about you. Someone said USD CHF and USD CAD. We have done USD CHF. Okay, so you're just going to have to reply. You're just going to have to rewind. Okay, to watch what the analysis we gave on USD CHF. But I added USD CAD to the list, and yeah, we'll do the analysis. What else, guys? Make sure your notification bells are on. Okay, make sure you've turned on all your notification bells, because sometimes I do not give like a notification when I'm doing free analysis. Make sure your notification bells are on, and make sure it shows as all notification bells on. Okay, now let's move on to the next pair. which is on our list AUD USD, GBP USD, GBP CAD, USD CAD, CHF JPY, gold, and Bitcoin. We are not done with the JPY pairs yet. Let's just do the final one, which is CHF JPY. CHF JPY. I do not have that on my list. Let me add that. CHF JPY. Let me just clean up this chart just a little bit. If you want to learn how to trade clean charts like this also, you want to buy the course, you can go to nfxandcrypto.com. If you want consistent daily signals also, you can just click the join button on YouTube or go to nfxandcrypto.com also. That being said, let's get into this trade and see what the market has in store for us. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. What are we looking at? CFG JPY. What are we looking at? CFG JPY. Not CFD. What are we looking at? CHF JPY. What are we looking at? CHF JPY. All right. CHF JPY is looking bullish for now. For now, it's looking bullish. I think we can have a good buy opportunity on CHF JPY. Let's look at this. Okay. CHF JPY. Let's see. 146.75. CHF JPY. 146.75 on CHF JPY. JPY. All right, so there's a 3-to-1 ratio opportunity on CHF JPY. My bias on CHF JPY is long for now. We can expect it to reach at least 146.75. Not a bad trade. You can place your exits at the lows of 145.25 because if it breaks that zone, you can expect it to drop all the way down to 145. Okay, and from there, expect further drops. Okay, but as we are right now, my bias is long. Okay, very nice trade opportunity. Is even pulling back a bit to give you a better opportunity. Not bad. I think this is the best opportunity we've had so far from all the pairs we've been doing analysis on. And with that being said, let's move on to the next pair, which is GBP USD. You don't really even have to risk much on this CHF JPY trade. It's literally so low risk. Okay, now GBP USD, the almighty GBP USD. GBP USD is in a, not in a nice spot right now. It's quite complicated. It's in a quite complicated zone. We have 1.1725. 1.1725. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. .9, 1.1925. Okay, the problem with GBP USD is GBP USD at this point, is possible it can go all the way up to 1.1925, right? But if it triggers the low of today, you can continue to sell all the way down to 1.1725. It's quite tricky. I don't want to tell you it's going long or it's going short. You are not my student, so you won't understand what I'm trying to say, right? It would have been easier to explain to you if you were my student and you had the software. But just look at GBP USD like this. It can go long all the way to 1.1925. So I wouldn't take a buy or a sell. Actually, you can't take a buy. But the most practical thing I would say is to take a sell if it breaks the low of today. Okay, you can set your exit at the high here right now, which is 1.185. Anything can change once I'm done with this chart on GBP USD, right? Anything can change because once I end the live stream, the price may go up and this trade may not be validated anymore. So you just have to be careful, right? As long as the price doesn't break 1.185, right, then you can take your sells on GBP USD. Okay, this is why you should have the software so that you can be able to track it as the market is moving. But anyway, this is quite complicated to explain, but yeah. Now let's move on to AUD USD. AUD USD, AUD USD, AUD USD. Where's AUD? Okay, there we are. Yeah, AUD USD is in the same kind of situation where we find what do you call it? GBP USD, right? So, but it's a different pair, so it's a different, setup. Not setup, but like, never mind. Oh, AUD USD, AUD, yeah. So we have 0.6525, 0.6525. And then we have 0.665, right? Let's mark these two zones. We're in the same situation we were in with GBP USD, okay? It hasn't shown any real setup. We can expect it to go long. We can also expect it to go short, right? No entry so far. Right now it's going long and it can go all the way to 0.665, right? But if it breaks the low of today, we can expect it to go all the way down to 0.6525. So it's quite complicated. Really, really quite complicated. So we're just going to move on AUD USD also. If you're in AUD USD trade or GBP USD trade, and you can let me know what you're doing. Are you buying? Are you selling? It will be easier for me to advise you on what to do in this kind of situation. Let's move on to the next, which is GBP CAD. GBP CAD. GBP is a stubborn pair. GBP CAD. GBP is a stubborn pair. I don't know why you guys love to trade GBP. It's a stubborn pair. Someone said, did your software catch the big USD moves yesterday? My software was able to tell me like the direction, but I didn't really see any entries. I'm not gonna just jump into a trade just because I see it moving. That's what people who don't know how to trade do. They see the market moving up, they quickly buy. They see the market moving quickly down, they quickly sell. And that's how they blow their account. I trade with a plan, right? Someone says Ethereum USD. I'm just gonna do Bitcoin, and I have my reasons why. If you want to learn about crypto, get the course. If you're analyzing Ethereum USD, then you're doing the wrong thing and you're probably going to lose in the long run. But you don't need to listen to my advice. You can keep on doing whatever you want, you know. Someone says gold or gold short. We haven't gotten to gold yet. Once I'm done with the currency pairs, we will do analysis on gold, so just have some patience, please. Now let's see. Someone says I'm late, but we'll watch the replay later. Okay. Someone says, is it possible to do payment installment for the software? No, unfortunately. It's a one-time payment, right? You don't need to keep on paying every month or every year for it. It's just a one-time payment. Someone says gold. Gold is on the list. We haven't gotten to it yet. Once we're done with GBP CAD, USD CAD, we just have two more pairs, GBP CAD and USD CAD, and then we'll get into gold and then Bitcoin. Someone says I'm buying on both. I don't know what that means. Maybe clarify more. Let's get back into analysis, right? GBP CAD. GBP CAD, my bias is short on GBP CAD, obviously. But what we're trying to do is look for an entry, right? Or look for what will happen next in the market. One of the two. So we know how to make our next move in the game, right? Correct. One minute, guys. Just cleaning up the chart a bit. Boom. Boom, boom. Now let's see what areas we need to be watchful for. 1.62, this area right here, and 1.6375, which I doubt will happen, but still. 75. Boom. All right, we have a bearish bias. Let's put that on the side just a bit so that we can look more into the charts. Now, I expect the market to go all the way down to 1.62, at least for today. Where is a nice position where we can get a sell entry? You can get a nice sell entry around 1.635, okay, for a drop if the market goes all the way like that. Okay. Even if it goes all the way to 1.6375, my bias will still be short. Even if it goes all the way to 1.64, my bias will still be short. Okay. But so far so good. We don't have any good sell opportunities on GBP CAD. Maybe news is going to push all the way back to give us an opportunity on GBP CAD. So if that happens, you know, the best sell position would be 1.635 or 1.6375 for sell. Okay. If you're on a trade on GBP CAD, maybe you're buying, you're selling, I can, you know, better advise you on that. But for now, you know, this is what we have. Now, last but not least, let's look at USD CAD, baby. Someone said, I took the trade you suggested last analysis you did for Euro AUD and hit my 100 pips target. It was very low risk and high reward trade. Thanks, man. You're the best. That's the only way to trade. That's the only way to trade. Low risk, high rewards. If you know, especially if you're swing trading, if you're scalping, the best way to trade is high risk, high rewards. And I explained this in my course why. And you do that with a plan, with assurance and with confidence. Why do you have confidence and how do you have confidence when trading? The more you see your trade play out, the more confidence you get. Other mentors, I know they tell you do your analysis and have confidence in your trade. I believe that is crap and bullshit. Okay? You can't have confidence in something you've never done before, you've not seen happening. Imagine you go to a driving school. They never let you take any driving lesson. They just show you how to drive, right? They never let you take the wheels. And then they tell you, just drive with confidence. Would that make sense to you? So why do you guys do that with your own money, with your own account? In order to have confidence and assurance while trading, you need to take the trade and see it play out. Every time it goes as you expected it to go, every time it plays out as you expected it to play out, your confidence increases. That's just common sense. Okay? So you're welcome for the 100 pips. I'm sure if you took other trades also, you would have made more than 100 pips. It's easy. This thing is easy. It's simple. It's not complicated. It's when you are gambling, it's complicated. It's when you are gambling, it's hard. It's when you are trying to trick the markets, trying to fight the markets, trying to beat the markets, that is hard. Why are you trying to beat something that wins all the time? You know? Anyway, what strategy do you use, sir? Can I learn it? If you want to learn it, you can go to nlfxandcrypto.com. Okay? I simply look at the price, clean charts, look for what is going on in the market, and look for how I can profit off it. I'm not trying to fight the market. That is dumb. I keep on saying that. Okay? And instead of using a stop, I hedge out my trades. Stops are meant for tiny, tiny losses, not as a trading strategy or plan. When you're in a big loss, you don't want to use a stop loss. You want to hedge. I have people whose accounts were in 90% drawdown, 70% drawdown. You can go to the channel and watch the playlist called Hedging. People were able to save. They were in $38,000 loss. They were in $80,000 loss. They were able to get the money back by hedging. You know, you don't need moving averages. That is dumb. It's just what has happened before in the market in a rainbow color. Support and resistance. Nobody knows you drew that support and resistance except for you in your bedroom. Let me give you a story, right? Years ago, very long time ago, very long time ago, I took a buy on GBP JPY. My friend took a sell on GBP JPY. And I was praying to God that my buy would hit take profit. When I met him, he was praying to God that his sell would hit take profit. He didn't know I was buying. Then I asked myself, so whose prayer will God answer? That's when you realize that everyone is just making up their own support and resistance. If everyone does not have the same support and resistance, then everyone is just gambling and guessing. What I see is what my students see, because we all have the same software. We're all sharing the same analysis. We all have the same point of view. Anyway, you guys can do whatever you want. It's your money anyways. Now let's move on to USD CAD. USD CAD, baby. Let me just go into my software, put in USD CAD, analysis done already. Boom, 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 in 1 second. My bias on USD CAD is long. So far, so good. We do not have any entries. There is a buy entry, okay, but it's kind of tricky, okay, especially if you're not a student. It might be hard for you to wrap your head around it. But let's see. We have 1.3825. Let's mark that area, because that's where I expect it to go to as high as of today. 1.3825, around that area. And then we have 1.368. 1.368. Let's just see around this one. Okay. There can be a buy opportunity on USD CAD, but it's quite complicated, right? You can enter around 1.3775 and you can set your stop at the lows of the day, but you know, the trade has to be triggered here. It's quite complicated still. There's not really any safe entries on USD CAD. Even if it drops all the way down to 1.37, it's still a buy. It's still a buy. It's still a buy. Even if it drops all the way down to 1.636, 175. It's still a buy. You know, it's just that we don't have a good buy opportunity to enter unless you take a buy at the break of this right here. Okay, but your exit would have to be at the low of the day. So USD CAD not looking good for opportunities, and that's because of news. Okay, so news yesterday has made sure that most people do not have a good opportunity to take a buy or sell. So let's move on to gold. Gold, my bias is still short. Okay, now let's look at points and zones where we can target, or where we can, I believe it wants to go down all the way to 1790. Right? If you want to take a sell, it's possible to take a sell at the break of the low of today. Okay, you can set your exit around here, set your target around here. About 2-to-1 ratio trade, not really much of a big deal. But the market is bearish on gold. We're not really seeing any good sell opportunities. Maybe if it goes all the way to 1830. Maybe if it goes all the way to 1830. Then you can we can see a drop all the way down to 1790. But my bias is short on gold. Not really any good opportunities. Let's look at Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin? There you are. Bitcoin is still bearish, like I said it was all this while, just giving fake pumps. And there you go. Do you have any last minute question for the live stream? Someone says, I'm new here. Thanks for sharing your analysis. Do you only trade the 1 hour charts? Do you trade on the 1 minute or 5 minutes? I scalp on the lower time frames, like the 5 minute time frame, but anything above that, I'm usually just swing trading. And I have reasons why, and I explain that in the course. Okay, there's a reason why I scalp on the 5 minutes. There's a reason why I swing trade on other time frames. It's not just random. Someone says, good afternoon from South Africa. Also missed the session. The session is going to end in about 2 minutes. You can just rewind. We did a lot of foreign exchange pairs like GBP JPY, USD CHF, USD JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD, all these other pairs, and we did gold and Bitcoin. So you can just rewind and get those pairs. Someone says NAS 100. It's too late. I'm not doing NAS 100. Don't really like doing analysis on those pairs. Most of you guys don't even know what it means. All those US 30, US 100, NAS 100, you guys don't really know what it means. You can make a lot of profit from it, but one single mistake and you can blow your account. Even if you are using a very tiny loss, tiny lot size. US 30 is a combination of stocks, right? And I'm sure most of you guys don't even know that. Combination of 30 stocks, combination of 100 stocks. You guys are trading a combination of stocks. That's what you guys are buying and selling. And most of you don't even know it's a combination of stocks. But anyway, if you buy the course, do you then take trades with the student? Yes, I do. We take scalp trades, we take swing trades, we take hedging. It's not just like trading view. We're dealing with work on the charts, with live trades. Just like I'm streaming to you and uploading almost every day. That's how the course is taught, with live trades. If you want some examples, you can go to the channel. You'll see a playlist, okay, where I even meet some students in person. I meet some of my students in person. We take live trades in person. I'm not one of those mentors who will only show you trading view, talk. If your mentor is not risking his own money, why are you risking your own money? Can someone answer that question for me in the comment section? If you are taking a course with someone and they are not risking their own money during the course, why are you then going back and risking your own money? Can someone explain to me why you guys do that? Someone says, great, thank you. Is your software in TradingView once I sign up for the course from a third-party provider? It is not on TradingView yet, okay? In the next maybe 2 months or 3 months, it's going to be on TradingView. But for now, we only have it on MT4 and MT5. Okay, it's only on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 for now. And it's a one-time payment. We take live trades during the training session, okay? Scalping trades, swinging trades, hedging trades. Every single thing I talk about, I take it and I show you during the session, okay? So no one has answered my question yet. Why do you go to a mentor who is not risking their own money on what they are teaching you, and then you are risking your own money on what they are teaching you? When I teach my students, I risk my own money. That is the reason for the price. If you want someone who is not going to risk their own money and just going to be doing TradingView charts for you, why are you paying the mentor? Why are you paying a mentor who is not taking live trades with you? Why? Means that mentor knows that it doesn't work. That's why he's not risking his own money. Plain and simple. If your mentor is not risking his own money to teach you, that tells you the mentor knows it doesn't work. Why are you then paying for it in the first place? No one has answered my question yet, but I'm sure a lot of you people have paid mentors who didn't risk one dime to show you what they are teaching you. You know? Anyway, any last minute questions? I'm about to end the stream. We have 1 minute left. If you have any last minute questions, we did a poll. We asked how many of you guys are in a live trade. 76 people voted and 67% of people are in a live trade. Hope my analysis helped you. Someone says, do you know how long it can take your student to be profitable just on average? It depends on the student, okay? Each student is different. Some students, they already felt something was wrong. They are not using support and resistance again. They are not using indicators. They just need someone to direct them on what to do. My course is not complicated. My course is a rules-based course. If the market does this, you do this. If the market does this, you do this. You are reacting to the market. You are not taking analysis and expecting the market to react to you. The market doesn't know you. The market doesn't give a fuck about you. Market doesn't know how much you have in your account. We're talking about the currency of countries. Okay, my course is very simple. As long as you can follow the rules, then you will make profit. I have students who have made profits, who have made 400%, 200% in the first month. Okay, so it depends on you. Some people, it takes them a few days, some people a few weeks, some people 1 month. It's just, can you follow rules? Plain and simple. If you can follow rules, then you can learn it as fast and as soon as possible. And my software is also there. It comes with the course. It literally does the analysis in 1 second. So what is there for you not to, even if you are the worst trader on earth, my software is there doing the analysis for you. So you can't argue with the AI. You know? Someone says gold. I've done the analysis for gold already. You just have to rewind. Okay. All right, guys. Hope you have a nice trading session ahead, and hope my analysis helps you guys out. Any questions you have, send me a message on WhatsApp or Telegram, and make sure to join my free Telegram group. Okay? Have a nice trading session ahead.